Well, welcome back. The final official playoff pairings won't be announced by the Nebraska State Activities Association until Saturday, but by now we have a fairly complete picture. Unofficially, here's who's in. We'll start with Class A. Millard South, Omaha Westside, Columbus, and Alliance have all qualified for the playoffs. Also make the playoffs today, Papillion, La Vista, and Kearney guaranteed themselves a spot. You'll notice the name Lincoln Southeast is not on there. They lost today, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for them to make it. They will now probably have to make it as a wild card. Lincoln High also a strong contender to make it to the postseason, as is Omaha Creighton Prep. In Class B, in is Auburn, Elkhorn, McCook, Wahoo, Lexington, Milford. Also made it to the playoffs today. Also making it in today was Centennial and Cozad, as well as Beatrice. Several other teams needed to win today to make it in, and we don't have all the results with those in yet. In Class C2, Battle Creek is in the playoffs, as is Wahoo Newman, Geneva, Wood River, and St. Cecilia. North Bend is in, as is Norfolk Catholic. Laurel is in. North Platte St. Pat's is qualified for the playoffs. In Class C2, in is Cambridge, Bloomfield, West Point Central Catholic, Burwell, Alma, Louisville, Shelton, Tecumseh, Doniphan, and Ponca. Bertrand hoping to make it into the postseason, but their loss today to Cambridge does not allow them to qualify yet. A1, in is Osmond, Adams, Ansley, Hay Springs, Overton, Stella Southeast Consolidated, North Loop Scotia, and Oshkosh. Also making it into the playoffs today with a victory was Culbertson. Also in the playoffs today was Sterling in Class D1. In D2, Hayes Center is in, as is Falls City Sacred Heart, Clearwater, Humphrey St. Francis, Kennesaw, Elgin, Polk Cordville, Hyannis, Clarkson. Also Bancroft Rosalie is in, as is Sumner, Eddyville, Miller. Thedford needed a win today to make the playoffs. They lost, so they will still have to wait and see. Elsewhere, in six-man, Prague makes it into the playoffs, as does Spalding Academy, Cedar Rapids, Orleans. Also qualifying for the playoffs tonight was Shickley and Llewellyn. Good possibility a couple other local teams will make it, but again, they'll have to wait and see. Well, while we're giving you all these lists, it's time for us to give you our final NTV Huskerland Prep Report Top 10. To help us rank the top teams in the state is the publisher of the Huskerland Prep Report, Bob Jensen. And not only are we going to rank the teams, we're going to give you our ideas of who's going to win it all.
That's very true. That's very true. Biggest upset on the board tonight, Lincoln Southeast losing. To be honest, maybe they played their best football the first month of the season. They still can't get in the playoffs and would have to be considered dangerous, but their loss does drop them to number 5 on our chart. Papillion, La Vista, who's my pick to win it all now, they move into number 1. Kearney gets in with a nice win over Norfolk. That's nice. And Creighton Prep, they're 9th, and they're the hottest team in Class A right now.
I think I'm going to go with Omaha Westside as state champs. Okay, Class B, I'm going for McCook as state champ.
McCook has certainly earned the right to be considered the favorite going in. They remain first. Lexington's 3rd. Auburn got a big win over Omaha Cathedral tonight. Omaha Gross, the wild card in the whole shooting match, they get in with a 9-7 win over Northwest. Cozad got a win over Ord, and Harrington, Cedar Catholic, and York are new to the ratings.
Who do you like in Class B?
Boy, I tell you what, there's so many factors. It's a metro factor to figure in, the east-west factor. I got to pick Lexington. I'm going to pick Lexington, and Elkhorn is my second pick.
Okay, that makes sense. Those are the top 3 that we mentioned. Okay, Battle Creek, number 1 in Class C, probably the favorite.
Yeah, they are, Randy. And we've got Wood River in at 2nd, Cambridge at 3rd. Those 3 teams are awfully solid all the way across. Geneva got a win tonight over Sandy Creek. Burwell at 9, and Fremont Bergen at 10 are new to the rankings this week.
Okay, in Class C1, I'll go with Battle Creek, and C2, I'll go with Cambridge in a nudge over Bloomfield.
I think that's a fairly substantial nudge. I think Cambridge has got to be about the clear-cut favorite going in. Battle Creek is the leader in the clubhouse, but we've talked about Wood River, and this is a little different team than has made the playoffs the last couple of years.
Yeah, much better. They're probably a favorite to win it. Okay, quickly, Class D.
Quickly, Class D. Adams comes in number 1. Sterling is number 2 with a big win over Southeast, which had lost only once. Elm Creek, which isn't eligible for the playoffs, has a big win tonight, and Osmond got a big win over Humphrey.
Who do you like as your winners?
Sterling is my pick in D1, even though they've got a running back by the name of Luke Bolt, who's banged up and may not get to play a whole lot. In D2, I'm going to take Clearwater over Sacred Heart.
I'll take Sacred Heart in D2 and Ansley in D1.
Those are very good picks.
Okay, in a six-man action.
In six-man, Orleans remains first, Spalding Academy second. Llewellyn moves up to number 4. Shickley, I was there tonight, watched a little bit of that. They played awfully